It was kind of like RVJ's soapbox. And for those that saw that, was that all the steroids everyone's pumping themselves into and things like that, I think RVJ is at a point where he's like, you know what, I don't want to be a part of this stuff anymore. As far as you want to be in this sport, you want to go as high as you can. And I think with some people just, taking all these drugs or whatnot and then claiming, I'm the best now, I'm the best in the world, this, that, and the other. Well, yeah, you are. Like I said, I always told people this, that what if we had two separate divisions, right? The guys who are on PEDs have your own division, have at it, may the best man win. And then the guys who are natural in this division, and just go from there,
What if I told you we have that already?
Yeah, kind of, sort of,
Well, here's the deal. Everyone wants to be, and here's my take on the whole thing. Everybody wants to be the star. Mm-hmm. So it's not so much about, it depends what you find is important. If collecting titles is important, then you can do that without taking a whole bunch of stuff, right? Yeah. If you want to ascend to the highest ranks of the professional division, there are certain things that come with that, and that's just the way it is. Right. So a choice needs to be made on what is important to you. The issue is that we as a society expect everyone that's doing what they're doing to stop it, to make it fair for the rest of us. And that's weird to me a little bit. When you force someone into, I want to avoid the controversial topics of the past few weeks. But when you force somebody into a certain situation where they are not necessarily prepared for that situation, it's not really fair. If somebody is planning to go, there's the big debate about, somebody said, Ryan Espey, you should not be competing at your national championships. They said that, Devin said that, actually at one point said I should not be there either. She had said, I shouldn't be there, you shouldn't be there either, you're a professional arm wrestler. Now the issue is, that's my only path to get to the Worlds. And nobody can say you should not be at the Worlds, because it's just not true. There are not that many guys that you could even take out of the pro ranks and say that you can just, be competitive at the world level and do all the things that you need to do to be competitive at the world level. And when I say world level, I mean WAF or IFA. Right. So there is an identified path to get there. You cannot say that somebody doesn't belong on that path because of the level they've achieved, natural or not natural. You see where I'm going with this, Jody? Like, there is a path for everybody. This super match style of arm wrestling is professional arm wrestling. Now, there is a concern. I get what RVJ is saying. He is saying that it becomes more about the enhancement side of things than it is about the training, the athleticism, the talent. I would venture to say that the top 10 wouldn't change all that much if you took all performance enhancement out of it. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm wrong. There's a few guys that I could say they probably wouldn't be in the top 10. Right. And the order might change a little bit. But they all were talented arm wrestlers. I'm willing to bet before they ever became the pro elite. Agreed. Because on the flip side of it, if it was just about drugs, anybody could do it. And the fact is, you and I both know guys that have taken a shitload of stuff and never been able to win anything. Yep, that is true. So now, is it extreme? Yeah, because my conversations with other people that were held in private, there are professional strongmen and professional bodybuilders and other strength athletes that cringe when they hear how much stuff some arm wrestlers may or may not be taking. Right. That's alarming to me. Yeah. Well, and like I said, it's just I see where he's coming from, and
you know, it used to be a decade ago in this sport. It was almost like don't ask, don't tell, you know, approach. Now it's just like there's more people going, oh yeah, I'm doing this. But it's almost like, oh, I'm just taking TRT, which, you know, that's not off, you know, that's not the lie. It's just they're not saying what they're taking along with that TRT. That's where some of the problems may lie. But then again, it's their body, their life. They want to do that, knock yourselves out. I personally speak for myself. Again, if I have to take any kind of PEDs for a hobby, then there's something mentally wrong with me. That's just my opinion. For me.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I get it. The one thing that is kind of, if you take when I was doing my Wagner video and I was talking about the guys that from a certain era that had come up. If you look back at the WAF results from 2006, 2007, all the way up to like 2012, even 18, you had guys like Georgi Svetkov, or Wagner. I think his first podium at WAF was 2006. Gennady Kvikvinya, Levon, and the common theme amongst them all is drug testing started in 2005. They all went through the potential of being, and that included Andrei Pushkar.
Yeah.
Marcio Barbosa was part of that. So they all went through, even though Marcio predates that a lot. Like I remember him in 1998. But they all came around and went through that era of drug testing at the world level successfully, for the most part. I mean, there are a few people that got caught, did their thing, and then now they're back. I won't name names, but, you know, the other theory is remember when Derek from More Plates, More Dates was talking about his theory about arm wrestlers just taking whatever they want and rolling the dice?
Yeah. Sad, man. But that was the soapbox. There really wasn't my soapbox. It was just a soapbox. So